Paul Pagano is still here, and he's been telling us all about the all-new Gateway Center for Performing Arts. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So Paul, we were talking about this new program for mostly focused on the communities of the south part of our metro area. You're going to have a drama theater school, basically,
Yes.
starting on Tuesday nights this fall.
Yes, October 22nd.
October 27th is opening night.
Yes.
You got open house this Saturday, which we talked about. We'll make sure we tell our viewers more about that in just a few minutes. But so you're going to be focused, you were saying, on musical theater as for your first year, then adding additional elements in successive years. Is that
Yes,
right?
what we want to do is we want to build our student base. And we figured that the best way, like we talked about in the first segment, was that musical theater is so popular these days. And kids want to sing, and they want to dance, and they want to do it all at the same time. And so we figured that's a great way to allow students to get to know us. We can get to know them, we can continue to partner with the community, and then we're able to grow into the more specific realms of voice and really study voice and dancing and all of the technique that goes in there. And then acting as well, which is, if you can sing and dance, that's great, but in order to land that big role, you got to act too.
Right. and there's so many kids that are doing musical theater, community theater, and through their schools here in St. Louis. And do you anticipate that the students could be doing a performance in one of those venues, but also taking classes with you, and would that be beneficial?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We see ourselves as a good supplement to what they're getting in their schools and that. And because all of us that are working with GCPA, we're professional performers. We've done this. We know what it takes to land a role.
Yeah.
And so that expertise allows us to then mold and shape and help these kids who have a desire to do it to know exactly what path they need to go on.
Right, so even if they're performing right now this fall in a big production in a community theater and they're one of 30 kids in a chorus, your training will help them get perhaps a little bit bigger role in the spring.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's talk about, you mentioned you guys are all professional performers, all the founders. Tell us a little bit about you, Paul, your background and that of the other founders.
Well, I'm a professional actor. I've been a member of Actors Equity since 2001, and that has been fantastic. I've worked all over the country. Some of my favorite gigs have been here at the Muni and in Minneapolis at the Guthrie Theater. And so we also have Ashley Blevins, who's a professional voice teacher and singer, and Stephanie Fox, who's a choreographer and dancer, and Gabe Miller, who has extensive work in the pit. She's a trombonist and teaches trombone and has a huge passion for that element of performing, as well as kind of our secretary. she's been the one that's keeping everything in check while we're moving forward.
Do you have anybody whose specialty is behind the stage, the crew, the costumes, the tech part of it?
Not yet. Not yet. We're hoping to grow in that point, and hopefully in maybe 2 or 3 years that we'll have someone that's dedicated to teaching that backstage craft as well.
I mean, and I love that Gay is going to be working with you on, and her experience is a little bit different from that of you all who are professional actors, and she's got the music background to assist with that as well. I mean, because all these different elements come together to form musical theater.
Yeah.
And kids need to
and we've got the four of us, and my wife has been a huge support and is very excited for otherwise I'd be in trouble.
Right.
and so she's real excited for us, and she's gonna be working with us at the beginning here as well.
Yeah, and you've got little kids of your own, don't you?
I do, yes, an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old.
So are they performers?
They are, yes. My daughter is guaranteed to be a dancer. It's in her blood. My son, I'm going to be a baseball player or an actor, Dad, whichever I work out. Like, all right, hey, that's good.
Both.
That's right, do them both, and
Exactly.
we'll figure it out when you get older.
Yeah, they can help each other.
That's right.
I love it. So they're going to be there on Tuesday nights taking the classes. They have no choice. Their parents are teaching.
Thankfully, they want to.
Very good, good. So, all right, so starting off, classes start end of October. This weekend is the open house.
Yes.
So tell us again a little bit about this Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday we're going to be at our location at Glendale Presbyterian Church, which is in Glendale on 500 North Sappington Road. And it's from 1 until 3 this Saturday. And the first half hour or so is going to be informal opportunity to meet the teachers, meet the founders, and get to know a little bit about who we are and get to meet us. And then from 1:30 to 2, we're going to have a mini class for the younger age. And then from 2 to 2:30, we're going to have a mini class for the older kids that are there. And then in the last half hour, we're going to be able to answer any questions that parents or kids might have about the programs after having seen a little bit about what it is that we're going to be doing.
So people should plan to come from 1 to 3 if they
Yes.
can, and stay and see the whole thing.
Yeah. If you can't, that's fine.
And then what about teenagers coming on their own? Is that okay?
Sure. As long as you can drive and you can show up. You won't be able to sign up for class until we get your parent signature, but you can get to meet us.
Because there are lots
know what we have to
of
do.
teens and preteens that love musical theater. That's really when it kind of starts coming together for them.
Absolutely.
So, well, good luck to
Thank you.
This is awesome. I'm excited to help you promote another performing arts facility in St. Louis. It's always great and teaching opportunity, teaching venue. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you get lots of students. I know there's lots of kids out there that love to perform. So,
Thanks.
There's more STL TV Live coming up, so please stay tuned.